What's up, guys? Second video this week. Got some more time to myself, so thought I'd show you a homemade that I just finished last night. I've been working on this for probably like 2 or 3 days. I just had a really big itch to make a double rainbow. I've never made a double rainbow before, and I just thought like, oh, I'm sick of making snaps, and I want to make a rainbow, but I've already made a rainbow pistol and like a regular rainbow pump, so I thought let's make a double rainbow. I think the design's really cool, so here it is. Before I get into it, I just want to give credit to Corey for the original rainbow or double rainbow design, and of course the Rainbow Clan for the rainbow catch. But anyways, all that stuff aside, here it is. So, pretty standard rainbow pump. Uh, I didn't really follow a write-up of any kind. I used Corey's dimensions for this tube, and the plunger part. So I guess we'll go from front to back. So regular pump handle here, with just a big block of wood here. And it's kind of sad. This wood is actually a really nice exotic wood that I have a lot of. And I was kind of sad to paint it, but I wanted to paint it, so whatever. It's actually Ipe wood, and it's a really dark brown wood. But this is just regular poplar. So anyways, it's this nice teal that I found at a hobby store. It's by Tamiya or Tamaya, whatever. Tamiya, however you want to say it. And then the slots there, pretty clean. K26 spring, like always, in there. And then we have a polycarbonate trigger that's actually spring loaded. And it's sanded really well, and the side plates are sanded. And then I got all black oxide hardware, and they are, most of them are, if you can tell, they're Allen key, like the precision Allen key, whatever ones from McMaster. And then the ones on the handle are just normal Phillips. And then there's the handle, nice and rounded, like always. And this trigger is actually 3 layers of 1/4 inch, so it's nice and chunky. And then I have these plates here connecting the upper and lower tubes, because originally I had 2 screws in here going down into this part, but I noticed that this was really flimsy and weak, and I didn't like it. So I noticed Aeromech had these plates on the side, and I thought that was a really good idea. So I put some, I think it's 1/8 inch polycarb plates on the side, and now this is just really strong. It's not going anywhere, and they're all screwed in with a whole shitload of screws. And then the back is just normal white PVC, and that's screwed in. A regular rainbow catch, hopefully you can see in there. 1/2 inch spring rest with a 1/4 inch plate and a 1/4 inch back plate with black aluminum spacers. And what else? All this orange here, that's just E-tape. I thought it looked kind of cool, so I put it in. And the plunger rod is 3/8 square Delrin. The spring rod is 3/8 square Delrin, and then in the back here it is connected by some 3/8 square Delrin, and that all has the screw up here retaining the spring, the plunger head screw, and the 2 screws going in here, or bolts I should say. They are all 1052, really fat, 1 1/2 inch, or sorry, I think they're 1 1/2 inch here, and then 1 1/4 inch in the back. So there's a lot of thread in there, big fat bolt, it's not going anywhere, really strong. I think, in my opinion, the slots are really clean up here, they line up perfectly. The blaster is perfectly straight. I see a lot of double rainbows, and they're crooked in either way, and then this part is like bowed up a little bit, and mine doesn't have that problem at all. It's all just 2 tubes on top of each other, very nicely aligned. In my opinion, you can think whatever you want, but I think it looks nice. What else? Plunger head is a skirt seal, and then the back is just a semi-rounded disc, which is polished, and then the front is a full disc. It's like a perfect rounded disc in the front, and that kind of fits in the bushing. not totally, but it does fit into the bushing a little bit. And priming's nice and smooth. Just pull it back, and there's a nice confirmed click. And then let's go over the seal. Hopefully I can hold it. So seal is pretty much perfect. It's hard to, the air is kind of leaking out where my thumb is, because it's hard to hold. But as you can see, it's a very good seal. Very powerful, nice seal. There's a little bit of pre-compression in the spring, so it gets power all the way to the front. And the bushing is just a regular hexagonal bushing. I sanded all the lettering off the front because I don't know, I don't like the lettering. But yeah, speed hole in the top, and back here is a big hole so I can screw the two tubes together. So there are a bunch of screws here. There's 3 of them. And then the back plate is a piece of 3/8 polycarb with I think 5 layers of adhesive-backed craft foam, and that is like shaped a little bit. I shaped it with a sanding disc on a Dremel just to kind of round it and make it a little more comfy, not so flat. And this is going to be probably another, like my primary at the next war, or not the next war, the first war. So I'll probably switch between this and my pump snap. And maybe my plus bow. I'll probably use my plus bow a little bit too. And I don't know, I'll probably switch a lot during the day. I'm definitely going to use this, my plus bow, my pump snap, and I kind of want to use a 3K a little bit, and I may break out my 5K, depending. I don't know, I think the 5K would kind of hurt a lot, but I'll talk to everyone, see what they're thinking about. But that's nice. I'm going to have my original rainbow. I decided to put my like Bloodwood Rainbow, that's going to be in the loaner's bin, so someone will be able to use that, as well as both my snap bows. Oh, I made another snap bow, by the way, but I'm not going to show you guys because I've already showed you 2 snap bows. It's identical to that white one that I used for commission. I actually, the one that I made for commission a while ago, I didn't really like that trigger, so I took off the polycarb trigger and I made them a nicer one. And then I put that old one that I didn't like so much on the one that I just made. So it looks like basically identical to the one I showed you guys a while ago. So that'll be up for grabs. And then there's 2 singled 3Ks, a singled 4K, 2 max shots, a double rainbow up for grabs, like for a loaner. I'll probably throw in at least 1 3K. I don't know if I'm going to put in my 4K. Maybe not, maybe, I'm not sure. And then I'll probably put in, I'm going to probably make some Supermax 1500s, but I don't know how many loaners we're going to need, so I'm going to just make as many as I can. But anyways, guys, I hope you liked the blaster. I think I covered everything. Oh, this part is painted with black vinyl dye. And then there's a 1/4-20 bolt with a 1/4-20 lock nut on the end, and that just pushes the piece up here. And the disc that I have in here is a piece of 3/8 polycarb, and then there's a, like, I used a hole saw to cut the disc for this, but the disc wasn't as big as it could be to be in here, so on the back, I put a washer that perfectly fits the inner diameter of this 1-inch PVC, so that the spring doesn't dance at all. It's you know, it can't slip at all the other way. And then the 3/8 polycarb is just for strength and for the bolt to hit. And look, the side plates are all sanded, quite a lot actually. Everything's sanded, and then these are countersunk. And these I had a really hard time finding black oxide wood screws or black oxide sheet metal screws for the side plates here. So I actually used, I found drywall screws, which are pointed and threaded just like wood screws or machine screws. And they're number 6 drywall screws. So if anyone is looking for black wood screws or black machine screws, just use drywall screws. They're the same, they work good, they're cheap, and they look nice, and they're black and whatever. So yeah, that's everything, guys. I'll show you the seal one more time. Oh, sorry, that was probably pretty loud. But anyways, pretty sure that's everything. And the war, just mentioning it again, like I said I would in every video. So August 15th at Arundel Park in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. All the information is in the link below, the link to Nerf Haven. Message me on Nerf Haven or email me for further details if you need to know any further details or whatever. If you just need to know something, everything should be on the thread, but feel free to contact me anyways. So like always, guys, hope you're doing well. Hope to see you at the war. And like always, I'll see you on the forums. Bye.